1,000 acres of land are the ones who are allowed to have farmland. But the rest, we now develop housing so that those people can come to the towns. Mr. Speaker, as I support Eldoret, we should also realize that there is an opportunity in tourism in Eldoret. Eldoret is referred to by the locals as the home of the champions. What would stop? I've just been having a tete-a-tete with the distinguished senator from Kisii. What would stop the fathers of that city in planning for athletic villages? Public partnership, investors will come, they'll put up those villages, you will have state-of-the-art stadia for squash, for table tennis, for soccer, and of course, what they love best, running, athletics. We have to be futuristic if we are going to give alternative ways of creating employment for our youth. Today, if you were to ask the distinguished senator of Migori, your firstborn son, he has already started planning for him even before he marries the mother, even before the mother conceives him. But go ahead and plan. It's good planning. If you are to ask him what you want that, that hypothetical son of his to have, you are not too different from Moses Kajawanga, whose son is a toothless boy and he thinks he can stop threatening people. He can't threaten. A toothless child and a non-existent child, they are very close. Mr. Speaker, if you are to ask him, he will tell you he wants his son either to be an economist or he wants his son
What is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I rise on the point of order that addresses relevance. Mr. Speaker, could Senator Boni Khalwale tell the House, what does the teeth of my child have to do with this motion that is about conferring city status to Eldoret? Could he stick to the motion and leave the teeth of my child alone, whether he's toothless or is otherwise? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Eddy, okay?
You guys.
Mr. Speaker, I also rise on the same point of order as my senior, the ranking member of Obey. Mr. Speaker, I don't know what's happening today with the majority whip. Or what is mocked. I know that from where the majority whip comes from, people smoke different things. And I don't know whether one passed by his face when he was coming.
Your point of order.
Relevance, Mr. Speaker. Ask the majority whip to stick to the topic and leave people's children out of this discussion on the cities. Unless there's a substantive motion to discuss, the children of Senator Kajawanga, then we can bring that motion, and if there's a tussle between him and Kajawanga that they share some children that we don't know, you can also let us know. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Boni Khalwale, what is this issue that is concerned with the Mbibis, Chundwen, and the Eldoret status?
Mr. Speaker, sir, if I heard correctly from the Senator of Mutembei, he was challenging me on the standing order of relevance. And had he been listening, I was talking about population, where we have made a useless law that says if a town does not reach 250,000 people, it will not acquire city status. It is because of the population factor that I started talking about the lack of children by Senator Eddy okay. And when you started laughing at him, I cautioned you that after all, you are not too different because you are merely toothless. I would have been wrong if I had referred to your artificial beard. Then you would have challenged me, Mr. Speaker. But because we are now, Mr. Speaker,